Doug, what was the difference in the first and second half with the offense got going?
We definitely had more confidence in ourselves, and we executed at a much higher level. I don't know what was going on with us in the first half. We had a lot of mistakes, just couldn't do anything right, you know. And once we settled down and figured out that it was just football again, we were able to play football again.
Why does the team misaccomplish lack confidence?
I don't know if it's a lacking of confidence. I just think that we have a lot of young guys, especially up front, and you know, it's a process to get to a point where you have that confidence, and you're going up against you know, great competition week in and week out, and so you know, sometimes it takes a while to realize that you are as good as you are.
We can see it on your face, but how bittersweet is a game like this for you personally?
Bittersweet. No, we lost, you know, so win-loss column is all that matters to us.
How tough was that seeing what happened to Tyler?
Pretty difficult. Obviously, you know, Tyler being so close to the rest of us in the receivers room, and knowing how hard he works and how dedicated he is to his teammates, and to see him go down with the injury that he did, it was pretty devastating.
When you were down there with him in the end zone, what were you saying to him?
Just praying.
Very obviously.
Yeah, I think he did too.
You mentioned wins are what matters right now, but I mean, is it something you'll allow yourself to reflect on later after the year, whatever, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, all that?
Yeah, once we finish up the season, you know, hopefully it's in February, but yeah, you know, like you said, it's win and losses for us, and then to struggle like we did in the first half, and then to do everything that we did in the second half to come back and give ourselves a chance to win the game, and then to not be able to pull it out is, you know, it's an emotional roller coaster. I know you guys think that we're supposed to be robots and we just go out there and run these straight lines, but we're humans. We have emotions, and this game takes a lot out of us, you know. And we're very passionate about what we do, so when it ends the way that it did today, it is very draining and exhausting.
It's been kind of a tough year for Jermaine to see him come through with the play he did there in the end zone. What was that like?
It was very rewarding, you know, absolutely rewarding, and he's been faithful. You know, he's been faithful in his relationship with God the entire time. You know, focused on trying to get. Or trying to stay focused on that and not worry about the outside distractions, the negativity, the positivity, whatever it may be. And you know, we've constantly talked about just being ready for our opportunities when we get the opportunity out there on the football field, and he did that. You know, he did an amazing job tonight, and not just on the touchdown or the catches. He did some phenomenal things in the blocking game to help us run the ball the way that we did tonight, and that was pretty spectacular from him.
The hot and cold nature of the offense, when it's going right, it seems to go pretty well. When it's not, it seems to be a real struggle. Any sense for how you find more consistency in the season?
You know, we just have to look in the mirror and realize who we are. You know, we're a very talented group of men. We've got a lot of weapons on the offensive side, and we gotta protect Russell. Russell's got to get the ball out, and we got to catch it as receivers, and we got to run the ball efficiently and effectively. And when we do those things, you know, we're pretty hard to stop. But we have to do those things in a effective nature and efficiently. So that's what it boils down to. I really don't know what the answer is, other than us just looking in the mirror and realizing how talented we truly are.
Good for Paul to get some big catches in the game when he's going to be needed more going forward.
Absolutely, but Paul's been doing that all year. You know, he's had his opportunities. Maybe they've been few and far between, but when he's had his opportunities, he's made huge plays for us, and I couldn't be more ecstatic for him, more happy for him, proud of him, the way that he's carried himself and handled his, you know, his opportunities. And you know, we're gonna have to lean on him more now. And I know he's willing and he's ready.
Consistency and sort of looking in the mirrors. Is there a sense of urgency right now with one game left in the regular season?
Yes, there's a sense of urgency. I wouldn't say there's any panic. Obviously, there's no panic. We're still, you know, we have an opportunity to win it all still. So what it comes down to is us getting our football right, and that's going to take a lot of effort on our end, both preparing and then also executing it when we're out there on the football field in the games. So yeah, there's a sense of urgency for us to get our stuff right, but the men that we have on this team, extremely talented and extremely dedicated and passionate to do that, so I have no doubt we will.
Doug, in the second half, was there a big emphasis on shorter, quicker passes?
No, we just, you know, we wanted to stick to our game plan. We made a couple of tweaks at halftime in the running game, some small adjustments in the passing game just to give ourselves the best opportunity that we thought that we had. But what it boiled down to was us just calming down and playing at a high level, executing the game that we know how to play.
Did anyone have to say anything at halftime to kind of get that message across? You mentioned a lot of younger guys on offense.
No, not at halftime. We were, Pete did his thing and said what he needed to say, and that was good enough.
Tyler's always such a positive guy. Could you gauge what his spirits were in kind of that tough moment
It's
there?
positive. He was, all of us were heartbroken for him over there, and he was consoling us, that speaks volumes about his faith and his resolve and the manner in which he goes about handling obstacles. And so this is just another obstacle for him, and I have no doubt that he's going to come back from this stronger, both physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Did I get a chance to talk to him at all directly?
While he was on the field, yeah, but other than that, no.
Doug, what will you need to see from this team this week that tells you that the psyche of this team is right going into the playoffs?
Well, it all starts when we come back on Monday. We have an opportunity to start fresh, to start a new week, and get ready for the Rams and or San Francisco, and that's all we have in front of us, and we can't take that for granted. We have to appreciate the opportunity that we have before us to get our football right, and I think we will do that.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Doug.